Hi everyone, welcome back to the Elden Ring Mage walkthrough. We're going to be walking right over here and doing an encounter with these three Crystallians before we do anything else. You could just kind of like hit one with Night Comet. And we can go back to Wing. These things are very scary. You always want to wait for that pause. These are extremely hard. And there are three of them, and we used half our potions for one, so I don't know how this is going to go, but... I assumed he would come up. That'll hit him. Ooh. The rod is just crushing us here. Alright, that's two down. We gotta do the last one with like no heals. This is a very, very tough encounter to get the sword. Fortunately, it's like isolated, so... But yeah, you saw that was like, what, like 3 or 4 minutes of careful fighting? If I'd done better, I wouldn't have gotten rot. Problem is the rot builds up even when you shield. Alright, let's see. I don't even know where to go now. Maybe a little more dex for our wing. We're in this sort of miserable rot section. So we're gonna climb through that hole. But if you come over here, get a hero's rune. I think we level now stat-wise. We're not materially affecting sort of our power level, or you know, we're already more than powerful enough to win. Okay, so here we've got to go through some rot. This is going to be a miserable section for us. This is just, I hope you like rot. Enjoy your rot. These things will try to chase us, just run away. The goal is just to get over here. We are unfortunately dealing with rot now. Just trying to remember, this section can be just really, really annoying. See? It's a stupid, stupid section. But we just spent all our runes, so we don't care. And again, we don't even need to gain any more levels, it doesn't matter. This is making me wish I had faith so I could just do Flame Cleanse Me. I guess I should craft some boluses. I totally forgot there was one more rot section. Not sure why I forgot. Oh really, it isn't even the rot that'll get us. So you want to go up and get this guy. Oh, he fell. We use all our potions just healing rot. But let me show you what you can do here. There is a grace. So we can actually just go get it. We don't have to deal with the rot anymore. It doesn't mean running back, but that's okay. Okay, now we're cleared. Alright, so there is a ulcerated tree spirit over here. Unfortunately, it induces rot, and you have to fight it in a pool of rot unless you cheese it. We will show you the cheesing. Oh god. fall again? Alright, we don't care about it then. So you want to make your way over here. I'll show you how this works. So, you can see this, you know, it looks like there's loot to get in there, right? So when you run in there, it's going to summon a tree spirit, and then what you're going to want to do is jump onto this and run back up, and then fight him with ranged spells from the tree, and it won't be able to hit us. When it rumbles, you know he's coming, so just run, run, run. The tricky part is not screwing up this jump. And then you come up here, run all the way up now that he's spawned. And you can see him going nuts up there. You know, be very careful if you lock on. You kind of can move on the... If you move on the lead, or the tree branch, you want to be very careful not to let it fall off. See, my feeling is that this is totally fair, because fighting, forcing you to fight in rot is just lame. Alright, and with that dead, with the cheesiest way possible, you can now get that loot. You can see the glovewort, you can come over here. Let's see what, need to make some boluses. Oh, I can make plenty. Alright. Now, the last thing to do over here is finish Millicent's quest. You can either side with Millicent or her sisters, and you get a different talisman depending on who you side with. You're a bad person, of course, if you side with the sisters against Millicent, because she's been our friend the whole time. But that's what's going on here. So we're going to get the... I think it's the Rotten Winged Sword insignia that you get if you assist her, and you get Millicent's prosthesis. And they're kind of similar talismans. But the only way to get both is to do 2 playthroughs. And there are builds where you kind of want both, so... But we're going to assist Millicent. And you want to be fast so they don't kill Millicent. Oh. Oh, no. Did we live? No. Oh, wow. I didn't know they could do that. Okay. Some help Millicent was there. Yeah, that's the danger of shielding. Okay, so we'll do that again. You can see this is this whole section is, you know, since it's it's the hardest dungeon in the game, right? So it's very easy to just die. I think I want the Chris instead. Because they'll be more surprised by that. Wow, they're really good at dodging this. Oh. Did she get the other one? I think she did. I get to the Rotten Winged Sword insignia. And then we can go talk to Millicent. Let's see, where does she end up? Let's say like up here.
Oh. Hello. Thank you for lending your hand. Without your help, I could not have defeated that quartet. I feel as if I've been in your debt from beginning to end. Thank you. With your help, I was able to live as my own person. If only in passing. But this is where things end. I paused to even tell you, but I took out the needle myself. Tell whoever put you up to this that if I am to flower into something other than myself, I would rather rot into nothingness as I am.
Another tragic
Please.
end.
Let me pass alone. The scarlet rot writhes soon. I won't be more than a mound of flesh, curse-laden. Untouchable. I wouldn't want such a thing to bring you harm. Please, the scarlet soon, curse-laden. I wouldn't want...
And again, you'll have to do a second playthrough to get the Millicent's Prosthesis Talisman. This gets you the gold needle. So we're gonna turn this into the needle to cleanse Frenzy once we beat Malenia. So now we can kind of skip ahead because where's our drainage? I've lost where shouldn't we be right by the grace? Let's see. Prayer room. There it is. Okay. Alright, so now you can click here. And now there's a bunch to do on the bottom here too. But we're nearly to Malenia, who's at the very bottom of this place. And it's the final boss, hardest, for most people, the hardest boss in Elden Ring. So we can fall down here. Trying to remember if there was something over on this one or not. Check real quick. Yeah, okay. This is just... I do just adore this dungeon though, just the creativity of how everything feels. It feels so incredible to discover how to move forward in it. Alright, now we're going up here. So there is a... If we don't screw it up, you need to fall onto the beams. We want Night Comet, I think. Yeah, Night Comet's great for this part. Oh. I think that was just what was left. So now you can walk over here and fall down. And then, I don't think they can get us. This gets you the legendary Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman. So we're wanting to take these guys out, ideally, if I can. Might need to drop. Yeah, he's right there. Plunge him. Night Comet's really good if they haven't seen us yet. So you see there's like one down there. Oof, okay, that didn't work out well at all. Oh, because of that guy, okay. Don't rush this part. That's best advice I can give, because you can just get totally overwhelmed by these guys. I don't know how to... I feel like we are going to be forced to go down there, though, because he's not coming out. Alright. We'll do our best here. So this is actually the way down to Malenia, so we can unlock that grace. I still have 9 flasks, so I think I'm not gonna... to rest. So she is right there. Okay. You can see all this weird rot bloom. Can get the Traveler's set. Let's try to remember what else. Get some of the butterflies if you want. Kind of all over. It's kind of gross that the butterflies are wherever something gross is blooming. Oh, I'm trying to remember where's this go? Oh yeah, I totally forgot about this shortcut. So now we're back up top. Not really kind of a weird shortcut, because we don't really need it for anything. Sometimes they create interconnectivity, right, where it's like, well, okay, I mean, I didn't really need it. Because they already give you tons of graces around this section. So there's a whole area, kind of difficult area, full of enemies outside the church. You want just to move very cautiously. So there's our Glovewort bell bearing to get 7, 8, and 9s over here, but there are tons and tons of these enemies. I actually think Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I just thought I'd picked the Chris. Well, actually, I think Night Comet will be really good here. Because it's like, the whole idea is to not see us. Oh! I didn't think that would get me. Once they do see us... God, these guys are hard. Yeah, that's the problem, is it takes... I always end up being challenged for heals in this section, because the enemies are so tough. I think we wanted Unseen Form here, to be honest. Let's see. Oh no. Let's get that cast. Of course, I then take 10 minutes to get back to Nightcom. The spell selection UI in this game is so bad. Like, why they don't give you like a D-pad to select? I hate how hard it is to dodge those. We got the big one. Oh, finally I got a good nebula off. So because we're going to turn around and go in a different direction after we've done this side, you could think of it like you're using all your heals on this, you know, a particular side. I hate that I put Unseen Form right before... Okay. We still have tons of mana, so that's good. I don't know why I'm missing so much. Oh no, this is gonna be bad. Oh no, that's gonna aggro the other guy. See how hard this is. Okay. Oh god. One more that came up, right? Oh, was that really it? Okay. Nope. No. Nope, it got us. Yeah, it's a very, very hard section. We did have Twiggy popped, though. I just leave Twiggy in because I'm too bad at the game to... Yeah, honestly, you know what might make the most sense there? Is to just do a suicide run for the bell bearing with Twiggy popped. It's not really worth fighting all those guys. So we have to get out of the church. I'm gonna try this. Pop Twiggy. And then I'm just gonna race for it. Step one was, quote, racing for it is maybe I should know where I'm going. Oh my god, that was great. That was great. Let's try that again. That was hilarious. But you can see how good Twiggy is, like, if you're bad like me, like, just popping that tier, like, it just works so well. You don't lose your runes ever, because it lasts a long, long time. Okay, now... It's funny, I really didn't realize there was an edge that close there. So we're just gonna, like... There are glove wards, but yeah, I'm not even playing with summons, so like, I don't care. We're just gonna get this item, and... Now we're just gonna let him kill us. Okay, so that's all that was over here. Actually, I think that's a good way to do that. Now we can go the other direction. Now you can just kind of get out of the church. I don't think any of this will bother you. Okay, so now we're going this way. And over here we gotta fight a lot of tough knights. Like this guy. And you can see this is hard because... Oh, for Pete's sake. I don't think I propped Twiggy that time. Yeah, this is this little segment down at the bottom, hardest. We're in the hardest dungeon. Hardest ending here. Everything can just... Every mob's like a mini boss. If you have an OP weapons and stuff, you can wreck them, but like that's an example of where... So I'm gonna go ahead and pop Twiggy. just get out. This is obnoxious because there's no really good way to hit this guy. Oh, maybe there is. Oh! It's just a normal guy. Wow, he's a god. I guess I need a better plan for that guy. Let's see. Because Wing is just terrible against him. Oh, I want the Chris probably. But then I also want Unseen Form. Alright, we're gonna pop Twiggy. Pop Unseen Form. I think the others won't even see us. Oh yeah, this is good. Okay. Pop Unseen Form again. Because I want to be able to, like, get this guy without, yeah, now he doesn't see us. That was what we needed. Yeah, okay. See, much better tactical thinking. Because these guys are really easy with Chris and really hard up close. So, you can farm for a beautiful shield down here from these knights, like a white sort of shield. It's really unique and pretty and hard to get, so. You can see the shield there. Really low drop though. But you can see it's really, really pretty. It's like in the white. We're gonna keep up the Unseen Form. I'm trying to even remember what was down here. Oh, they have a heal. I didn't remember that. Definite trick with the knights is to just not let them get close. Oh, this one's the bow knight. Oh, I hate these guys so much. They're just so fast. Oh, he healed. They're so hard. Oh no! No mana, didn't even notice. Okay. This area is just so obnoxious. There's a guy down here. Oh wait, I think there is a, if I remember correctly, there's a guy up top who will shoot you. That you gotta take out first, yeah. Trying to remember what the big treasure is for this place. What were you guarding? Trying to remember what the point of any of this was. Maybe there was no point. Yeah. I guess there's really nothing over here except for these crafting mats. And of course farming them for their equipment. Okay, well. That's everything. So we're ready for Malenia. I think that's Howling Tree Roots. So for Malenia, you can do... Oh, she's hard. So... You want to get her with the Moon and Night Comet, and then in Phase 1, and then Phase 2, Carrion Piercer works really well. First we will just show her cutscene. I'm undoubtedly not going to one-shot this, so... If I can show you both phase cutscenes, then I can give you a clean kill with no cutscenes after. If this is your first time fighting her, you can use a summon. It won't even... Depending on your weapon, it won't even completely trivialize it, because she'll kill the summon.
I dreamt for so long. My flesh was dull gold, and my blood rotted. Corpse after corpse left in my wake. As I awaited his return. Heed my words. I am Malenia, Blade of Mikola. And I have never known defeat.
I wanted to cover what our plan is against Malenia. Malenia is a two-phase fight. In the first phase, we're going to focus on debuffing her with Rani's Dark Moon, and then just hitting her with charged Night Comets. We're going to maintain distance from her. Always maintain a spacing so that it's hard for her to get to us, and then just kind of hit her with spells. At the start of phase 2, we're going to pop our flask, our Wondrous Physic flask, which has Cerulean Hidden Tear, which will make us have infinite FP for a little while. And then we're going to hit her with Comet Azure. I don't really view Comet Azure as cheesing her in this fight because she is actually still, so I feel like it's a legitimate use of Comet's strategy, I guess you'd say, to hit her with it. Because, I mean, you could hit her with other things, like other builds do the same thing with their Ashes of War that do tons of damage. So I think hitting her with Comet is fine. We have the Snow Witch hat on to buff Dark Moon. In terms of our talismans, we have Ritual Sword. We're going to be at full health, both when we open against her here in phase 1, and also when we comet her in phase 2, you want to go into it with absolutely full health so that Ritual Sword is in effect. Graven Mass, Magic Scorpion Charm, and then a Godfrey Icon, because we're going to be charging both the moons and the Night Comets and the Comet Azure. So that's the plan. So we buff with Golden Vow. Don't pop a flask, just head on Reno in. You're gonna do 2 moons. Then switch to Night Comet. And you want to get away from her to maintain spacing. If you're too close, you'll have to like deal with her moveset. We want to keep her in this pattern where she's just kind of... Okay, this is waterfowl, so run away. 1, 2. Now for this one, go forward, and then roll back. And then go all the way back. And I highly recommend staying at full health for the Ritual Sword. Oh. That's, you have to roll left or right on that. So she's too close right now, so you can see we're having trouble. With that one, you can dodge left or right. Oh, we're in, like, annoying territory here with the... Alright, so before we transition her, we want mana. Okay. So we will now hit her with Moon. And then transition. Cancel lock on here and just run. Then pop your flask, turn and target her, and then hold down R1 and just blast her with Comet. She's doing it again. Hit her with Comet again. And there you go. She won't always go right into another Scarlet Bloom like that. But that's the way to beat her without summons, I think, as a mage, or a really good way.
Dear Mikola. Oh, dearest Mikola.
Even if you use different spells, the principles are all the same. You could have cast Dark Moons into her with infinite FP.
I finally met my match.
Now we should have levels. I'm actually going to give myself enough strength to use my shield again. I did actually do a larval tier to give myself slightly more mind and endurance. So if you return the unalloyed needle, you get another somber and you get Mikola's needle.